show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the. Hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20 this a hit. Girl, you know that's every time I link with him. Make a ice on my arm. Feel like a storm. We make.
This is the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. We're ready for tip-off, and these fans are as well. It's their home team getting set to match up with a very formidable opponent. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, this crowd is hyped, and you look at their guys coming in. They appear to be fired up and ready to go. And I'll tell you what, this is going to be a good one.
And this is a possible elimination game here tonight. So the focus has to be there on both sides.
The Spurs control the tap. DeJounte Murray. 4-3. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Beverly, deep left corner. Here comes the screen. George, here against LaMarcus Aldridge. Jakob Poeltl with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Beyond the arc for three, and knocks it down.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Leonard to Beverly. It's George for two, knocks it down on the step back. That was not easy.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Murray. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Nothing going here on that drive. Paul George to Beverly. Kawhi Leonard missed his first. That one goes.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
San Antonio ball. DeJounte Murray to DeRozan. Goes to the left side. DeRozan. Aldridge. DeRozan. His first effort off the mark. To Beverly. He'll get it down low to Harrell. LaMarcus Aldridge. Huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Paul George fires. Wide open look. Won't go.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
Here comes the screen. Fires the three. Message received. Well defended. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Beverly into the front court. Down 4. Paul George. 2 for 3 now here in the first. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
To George. Spurs have it. DeJounte Murray. Fires the three. Not that time. He misses. To DeRozan. Five to shoot for San Antonio. For three, misfires. It's no good. Montrezl Harrell rejects it. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Going to launch beyond the arc. Smothering D. Shot won't go. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Murray with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Gilgeous-Alexander to Paul George. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
To Murray. From long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Paul George. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Murray. Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Murray into the front court. The score 10-8. Lets it fly from long range, knocks it down, and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
You can count that one a 4-point play. Clippers have the basketball. George. Call George. 4 out of 7.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
4-3. Well defended. To George. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
To Patty Mills. Aldridge. And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. Free throws coming up.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Mo Harkless, couple of free throws on the way. He wants this number up, 60% career free throw shooter. Misses the second as well. Williams. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs. To Aldridge. Here comes the screen. To Murray. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Williams into the front court. Down 3. Leonard down for Harkless. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
It's DeRozan. To Aldridge. Sizing up the defense. LaMarcus Aldridge. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Cashes in for 2.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Beyond the arc for 3. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Down for Harkless. And he finishes at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To DeRozan. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Kawhi Leonard up against Rudy Gay. To Williams. Turns and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Right down Broadway, 4-2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Beverly into the front court. They trail by 2. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
To DeRozan. Has a chance. Off the mark. Well contested.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Down low, Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Kawhi Leonard. Rebounded by Gay. Fires the 3. Tough shot. Well defended. LA Clippers with the basketball. Williams. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
You're going to see a team take the lead here?
They have to keep him in their grasp.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Leonard to Beverly. And stuffs it home.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Murray with it. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Kawhi Leonard has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. First try at the line, no good. No good. Missed them both. Murray into the front court. Leads one. Clippers have got it. Williams to Leonard. Easy path to the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Murray with the basketball. He'll run the offense. To Aldridge. It's LA Clippers ball. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Murray into the front court. They're down 3. Fires the 3. Cleans it up. Offensive board. DeMar DeRozan. He's now 4 for 6.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down. Late heave to beat the buzzer. We've reached halftime here in Game 4. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Clippers are locked in a tie after 2 quarters. And these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. Have a look at the leading scorers. The Spurs don't have the advantage or the disadvantage after 1 half. They certainly staked the flag in the paint. They were dominant around the rim on the offensive end. These are the guys getting buckets.
Game trap. Steals.
We're seeing a lot of steals in this game, and it's not been one-sided. Each of the teams in this matchup have been aggressive on defense and getting some positive results.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half.
All into the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter. Leonard to Beverly. Leonard buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
For 3, he engulfed him that time. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, made 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To DeRozan. Going to launch beyond the arc. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one. Spurs in possession. To Aldridge. Gets a look. Can't hit. Beverly into the front court. His team up by 7. Kawhi Leonard here against LaMarcus Aldridge. Jakob Poeltl sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Murray with it. Looking to make something happen. Screen coming. To DeRozan. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock from long range.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second of 3 is good. No good. 1 for 3 on that trip. Beverly. And throws it down.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Now whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. DeJounte Murray. And scores, plus the foul. LaMarcus Aldridge cashes in, and now with a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. It's the Clippers with the possession now. George to Leonard. LaMarcus Aldridge sends it away. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Murray into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's a chance from long range. He was all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Couple of cracks at the line now.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Paul George. Great pass to set it up. Jakob Poeltl pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Montrezl Harrell at the line for 2 shots. Numbers not in his favor. 61% for his career. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. George to Leonard. Has a look. Jumper's good.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. to Patty Mills. The pass set it all up.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Paul George to Leonard. Baseline drive. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Mills in possession. 5-point game. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. Tough make through traffic.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Curling inside. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Beverly into the front court. Leads 3. And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
And a throwdown.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in the safe place.
Kawhi Leonard trying to cash in on a 3-point play. He struggled so far. Free throw is good. It's a 3-point play, and that just might put this game out of reach. From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Lets it fly from long range. Not easy.
Look, the reality is some players have it, and some players don't. There's a reason why they call him the one.
Yakupernal snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
4-3. And it's Beverly there to grab the rebound. Block shot.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Gets to the basket and scores. Spurs will take the timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. To Patty Mills. Beyond the arc for 3. Now that's a contest. Beverly into the front court. The lead stands at 9. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory. They're going to continue on in these playoffs, heading to the Western Conference. Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs.
The Clippers did what great teams do best: finish. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Spurs lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. Chemistry was clearly not the issue today because they were definitely sharing the ball well. Still, Everyone knows they'd rather be sharing the joy of a victory. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Kawhi Leonard gets rewarded for the way he provided his teammates with plenty of easy baskets. His assist total is certainly indicative of his clever playmaking. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
Somebody pop all day, hold up. Somebody on their way, hold up. I would've grown all day, hold up. Somebody can't relate,
Black
hold up.
Panther.
Stay down with no faking. Go up, top down, I've been racing. Go up, wild, I'm in dangerous. Go up, my crowd in rotation. Yeah. Are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? I live on 10. Wait, are you on 10 yet? Are you on 10 yet? Hold up, the place up, the place up. Like the Energizer, yeah, I'm supplying no like Elijah. In the cut, no, my run a compartmentalizer. They say life is a and if that